Okay, then we're in about Genesis chapter 35 and chapter 36. I'm several chapters into Jacob. And twice previously, Jacob has been called. God sends an angel and he says, your name's not Jacob, now it's Israel. And that's happened twice already. Now in chapter 35, Jacob is called Israel. What's the significance of this? Many times God calls us to do something specific or put us in a ministry, and Jacob's already moved around the country several times from point A to point B, and he's gone through great tribulations and distresses. And the point is, God calls us and may call you to do something. Be patient. He'll bring it about. And you need to know that. Okay, at the end of chapter 35, Isaac, the father of Esau and Jacob, is buried. In chapter 36, it's interesting. Esau is Edom. He's an Edomite now because he's taken wives from the daughters of Canaan. And the point is, for a change, instead of Jacob having to leave, Esau says, man, I need to get out of here. I've got a lot of flocks. I've got a lot of influence, and so does Jacob. And it's time for me to leave. Now, what is the point of all this? In all the things that we go through, God has got to separate us from old friends, from old churches, from old acquaintances, from old pillars, sometimes pastors and family, and on it goes. He separates us so that we are indeed doing and being everything that God is calling us to do. We're not obligated to man. First of all, we are obligated to God. And in this case, Esau gets up and he leaves. Now in verse 31 of Genesis chapter 36, it says, now these were kings who reigned in the land of Edom before any king reigned over the children of Israel. Edom is standing for all that which is wrong. It stands for compromise with all the different tribes of the Canaanites, the Hivites, and the list goes on. And so they have kings. Remember later on, King David, Edom is a solemn enemy of what God proposed for King David to do. Not only that, Israel got jealous of the other nations around them, and what did they do? They cried for a king, and God gave them King Saul, and they regretted it. The prophet warned them, and they did regret it. So let God separate you. It takes time. You go through great tribulation, but he will bring about that ministry. Be separated and do what God tells you to do. Amen.